All right, guys. I remembered what I was going to say. So number two thing that you want to do if you're underemployed and or do not love your work is once you're networking and once you've talked to a lot of people, and I'm talking about a lot of people. So all my young folks out there, all my Gen Zers, I know this is a little frightening for you. I mean, it was scary for me too as a millennial to learn how to do this, how to network well. Just trust me. I mean, you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess it up. I've had hundreds of goofs on like networking conversations and other conversations just because I've been scared, right? There's a book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. So yes, everybody's afraid of this stuff, of socializing, but it's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. So what if, when you're out, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be in the mood, to be social. You have to deal with, you might be rejected. They might look at you some type of way, but you gotta have that persistence. You gotta have that mentality that, hey, regardless of what they say, it's not gonna affect me. It's not gonna affect my path. And also, it could make me stronger. How about that? It could make me stronger. Which in actuality it probably does. So this is all fluid, right? So when you're in socializing, it's very fluid. You don't want to do or say things that are like way too crazy and really get you shunned, right, socially. But is it okay once in a while to push the envelope and see what it feels like? See what it feels like for people to really freak out about something you say, right? To me, this is, I made this a hobby a long time ago. I don't do it so much anymore, but you start finding the fun in it. But all that to say is, you, my friend, are put on this world for something. I am profoundly convinced that we all have a calling, something that we are incredibly good at and that we love and that can help us thrive financially. But that's never going to be handed to you. It's never going to be just here on a silver platter. You gotta develop it. You gotta make, it's just like I was talking about with your art. If anybody out there, guys or gals, follows my advice about developing yourself as a professional in art, which I think is incredibly fulfilling, this is similar. Developing yourself as a professional in the career workspace, in the career world, and spend 15 minutes a week, spend 30 minutes a week diving into possibilities of what you might like. Reach out to people on LinkedIn. What's the quality of work? What companies are good in your chosen industry, right? So basically, this number 2, while I'm beating around the bush for 4 minutes, hopefully you all got something out of it. This number 2 is, don't look, if you're looking at work as competition, it's wrong. I mean, some people could disagree with me, and in a way, yes, in a capitalist society, there's competition, but I think so that it's more fulfilling, a collaborative mind frame is better. And this socially is the case as well. And familially, right, in your family, in your social circle, you definitely want to look at things in a collaborative way. How can I help this person in my circle win while also making it a win-win for me. This is very deep spiritual stuff, guys. Very deep spiritual stuff, but it resonates. And hopefully, I know that's obscure too. It's hard. It's not like something practical, super practical, but you can't, if you think about it, you can apply this stuff. And all that to say was to say that if you are following your passion and something that you're interested in and something that doesn't feel like work, you'll also have an edge, right? So I use these words a lot, right? Like competition, collaboration. And just understand that that's the duality of the universe, right? Sometimes you do have to compete in a friendly way. You have to look at things in a friendly way, competitively. But most of the time, I think, you should be looking to set up win-win situations in work, in life, in family, in your relationships with your significant other. Setting up win-win situations. And that's how, it applies to a lot of things, but hopefully that resonated a little bit. I know it's quite obscure, I don't expect too many comments, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was kind of came from the heart as I'm walking around here, heading back to my hotel. Really, really excited. Like I said, I got an architecture video I'm making tomorrow, and it'll be out here in a couple days after this video. So other than that, be well and take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your significant other. Bye, guys.